Quiet, please. Play.
The summer solstice wasn't exactly marked by blazing sunshine and scorching temperatures. Nonetheless, after yesterday's rain, the weather was an improvement and there was no need for the roof as Serena Williams made an emotional return to centre court. Sidelined by injury for 49 weeks, the four-time champion is thrilled to be back, but was pushed for long periods by France's Aravan Rezai. She eventually came through 6-1 in the third to maintain her record of never losing in the first round of a major, and there were some tears of joy and relief as she tasted that winning feeling again. Top seed Caroline Wozniacki wasted little time in disposing of Spain's Arantxa Pera-Santoña, a 6-2, 6-1 win for the Dane, who's so keen to land her first major title. Li Na did just that in Paris and is on the march in London. The third seed removed Russia's Alla Kudraseva in typically efficient fashion. The fourth seed Victoria Azarenka is through to the second round after her opponent Magdalena Rybarikova was forced to retire. She fell awkwardly when a set down and serving at 2-3. Maria Sharapova's looking good. The 2004 champion saw off fellow Russian Anna Chakvetadze, a player she'd beaten on 6 previous occasions. Marion Bartley's been in fine form, and the reigning Eastbourne champion crushed Kristina Pliskova for the loss of just 2 games. The 10th seed Samantha Stosur is out. The former French Open finalist, who's never made an impact here, lost in straight sets to Hungary's Melanie Sink. Jelena Jankovic's disappointing record at Wimbledon continues. The 15th seed from Serbia, who's never been beyond the 4th round, was beaten in 3 sets by Spain's Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez. Better news of her fellow Serb Ana Ivanovic, who brushed aside America's Melanie Udin late in the day. And Kyotovong won the Battle of Britain on court 12, a 6-4, 6-2 win for the world number 111 against Naomi Brody. Kyotovong now faces the 8th seed Petra Kvitova. More good news for Great Britain on court 12, where Elena Beltasha beat Germany's Mona Bartel in straight sets. It's 20th seed Peng Shuai of China for her next. World number 244, Emily Webley-Smith from Bristol, took the number 35, Klara Zachabalova, to a third set tiebreak. Alas, for the 26-year-old wildcard, there was to be no happy ending, as the Czech player had the last laugh. 12 months ago, Roger Federer was taken to 5 sets in his opening match. He set about making sure that didn't happen again against Mikhail Kukushkin of Kazakhstan. The world number 61 acquitted himself well, but was still soundly beaten in straight sets. A fine start for the 6-time champion, who now faces Adrian Manorino of France. Novak Djokovic's first match since his winning run came to an end at the French Open couldn't have gone more smoothly. The third seed saw off Frenchman Jeremy Chardy, losing just 6 games. Andy Roddick will be encouraged by his straight sets win against Andreas Beck of Germany, who played much better than his ranking of 156 would suggest. Robin Söderling came through a potentially awkward clash with Philip Petchner, the man who pushed Rafael Nadal hard here last year. The 5th seed won in 4. There was a 5-set thriller on court 2, which eventually ended triumphantly for Spain's Fernando Verdasco. He beat Radek Stepanek of the Czech Republic 9-7 in the decider. James Ward lifted British spirits by reaching the semi-finals at Queen's, but there was no joy for him against the experienced French serve volley specialist Michael Lodre. Ward went down in 3 on court 2. Something of a surprise on court 3, where Ivan Lubicic emerged victorious in the all-Croatian clash. The vastly experienced 32-year-old beat Marin Cilic in 4 sets. No problems for David Ferrer, though. The Spanish terrier hustled and bustled his way to a 4-4 and 4 win over Benoit Paire of France. 12 months on from their extraordinary 11-hour, 5-minute first-round match on court 18, John Isner and Nicolas Mahut locked horns again on the brand-new court 3. And this time it was very straightforward, with Isner winning again in straight sets, the match lasting a very modest 2 hours and 3 minutes. Leighton Hewitt has won more matches on grass than any other active player, and the 2003 champion racked up his 104th victory, courtesy of a 4-set success against Japan's Kei Nishikori. He'll play Söderling next. Juan Martín del Potro may not consider grass to be his favourite surface, but the former US Open champion won his first match in straight sets against Italy's Flavio Cipolla. The number 29 seed Nikolai Davydenko is out. The Russian, who struggled for most of the year, went down in straight sets to Australia's Bernard Tomic. Marcus Baghdatis hasn't had a lot to celebrate of late, but recorded a sweet win over James Blake, having been 2 sets and a break up, but then a breakdown in the 5th. Queen's finalist Jo-Wilfried Tsonga has taken a successful first step at the expense of Japan's Ko Soida. The likeable Frenchman won in 3. And former finalist David Nalbandian may be in the autumn of his career, but he still knows how to win on grass. The burly Argentinian defeated Julian Reister of Germany in straight sets.